All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Say hello to Charlie Brown and Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man, Logging TV, and let's get started, guys. It's time for week in review. Week in review. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm weird. It's okay. It's a known condition. I am definitely weird, and it's all good. So. Look at that. We got Andrew Hobbert in the house. I'm going to read them off of here so I can talk about the pit crew members. Andrew is a pit crew member for, well, I don't want to say how many months because these are never right. Mike Curtis, welcome. I know I saw KJ Pearson, Byron Kennedy, Uncle Cal. I know, lots of pit crew members in there. Mike Curtis and Byron Kennedy. Welcome, guys. Let's see a bunch of other folks here. Let's see. Who's it? I know I saw other. Tim B is here. Welcome, Tim. Uncle Cal. Anyway, welcome everybody. I'm terrible. It hides under a board. What? K and the C. Hello, Mr. Morgan. Hello, Terry. Terry, you driving out there somewhere? Hopefully it's not snowing or anything. Very, very cool. Hey, Freak Show, what is going on? So I kind of wanted to just start off by thanking all of you for being here, guys. I don't know what it is, but lately I've just been so thankful. The channel isn't where it is, and Tempest Knives isn't even well, I mean, again, we don't have a sold knife, but it's but at the same time. It's something because of you guys, and I really appreciate it. I got a crooked flag again. What is the deal? All right, that's better. All right, and Tim says he's got 240 yards of sand just dropped off. He sent me a picture. Anyone wanting to play in the sandbox? Yeah, it's pouring rain here, so no sandbox here. So I'm good without it. But thanks for offering. But didn't look like it was raining there. Hey, David Iverson. David, guys, got to check out one of these yesterday. He was with JB Big Red EDC, and JB had his Mach 51. So David got to see it and was very complimentary. So thank you, David. Yeah, there you go. Actually, sunny for a change, but not here. Hey, Leland Phil, what is up? What is up? But I wanted to just start by just thanking you guys for all your support and kindness. And we are at almost 3,300 subscribers. I think I'm like 12 shy of 3,300, and that's pretty phenomenal, guys. Pretty crazy. We're about a little over about a month and a week past. Can't stay working hard, or is it hardly working? Wanted to stop through. Hey, Evolved EDC, welcome. But sorry, you got to go work. This is technically my lunch break, even though I scarfed food down a few minutes ago. Interesting. Hold on. I'm getting a message. I got to check here real quick. Okay. So, yeah, just shy of 3,300 subs. So 3,000 over, in a week, in a month and a week, since I went over 3,000 subs. So 300 subs higher almost. Pretty daggone good. I'll take it. Thank you, David. I appreciate it, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Now, David, and to everyone else, really important kind of announcement. Last I heard, okay, what? Hold on, sorry. People asking me questions. I'm sorry. All right, so important announcement. I thought, because the last thing I had seen on the pinion was that they were grinding the blade, and this was about a week, probably 8-9 days ago, that they were grinding the blade, and they had asked me a couple questions just to kind of, iron a couple last minute things out. But as of this morning, I got two things. Number one was I got a strange may not be the right word, but I got a shipping notification from China that I'm not sure, but it may be some prototypes. Which is funny because I went back and looked in my email and I had missed some pictures yesterday. So here you go, guys. you guys are getting to see these, and you'll see me up in the corner too because I'm streaming. There is a black G10 pinion. Check it out. Again, the quality's not great on this picture. It looks like it was cut out from several and blown up, but look at that. Look at that. That thing looks ridiculously awesome. I am so freaking excited. No, I didn't put them on your address, Tim, but hold on, it gets better. They didn't send me the micarta one, so I've asked for that. But here is the light blue, the KnivesFAST blue G10. It does not show up well on camera on the phone, but I am telling you, it is perfection color-wise. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Now, they did produce the prototypes. They told me they were going to be in D2, but they're actually in AUS 10. So the steel mark, instead of saying 14C, does actually say AUS 10. I don't know if you can see it there. But, no big deal. It'll say 14C on the final versions. Yeah, you like that? How about that, Michael? But look at the pivot, guys. Again, another company just absolutely nailing the milling on the pivot. This, obviously, QSP did the first prototypes. This is, I'm going to go back over to the black one. You can just see, yeah, you can't. I mean, the quality is not great and the zoomed in, but trust me, guys, on the picture, you can see that they absolutely did a great job on the pivot. I am freaking excited, and I want to see the micarta one. Not that I have a problem. The black G10, by the way, and the blue G10, you can see the effects of chamfering and round the contouring that I like to do on the scales. You get that banding. I just think that looks so freaking sweet. Cannot wait to have it in hand. I think they might be on the way, although it looks like they got picked up beyond the cutoff, so they won't move till tomorrow China time, but I might have them next week if that's what the shipping is. I have, a couple other things maybe coming from China, so I have asked, and we shall see, but very, very cool. Uh-oh. Okay. So where was I? But where's the lanyard hole? Yeah, Plenipote's gonna kill me, KJ. There's not one. There's not one. I just didn't do one. It's a bigger knife. It's an 8-inch knife. I just didn't do one. So I hope you guys are happy with that. Yeah, no, I agree, KJ. Everybody has their thing they like. That's why I'm gonna offer it in both. In both variations, we shall see. But G10 and micarta, KJ, be nice, man. Yeah, David, it should feel the thickness of the handles, the contouring of the handles, the width, the depth. I mean, all should be very similar to the Mach 51. The handle shape at the bottom is slightly different than the Mach 51. Mach 51 kind of narrows more towards the back and has this kind of curve. So I did something a little bit different, but I still think it will be my zombie tool as a lanyard hole. Sorry. Yeah, you can. I'll send you a drill bit. That's right. You tell him. Oh, you guys are nuts. But let's see. My chat is not updating, and I want to definitely see folks as they come in. But anyway, I hope you guys are excited. Again, I will not have final pricing yet. I should have it soonish. Thank you, David. Blade Show is the first weekend of June. So June the 3rd is the first day of Blade Show, and I should definitely have them by then. So, but like I said, when I just look at the profile of this thing, I get giddy. I cannot wait to flip it open and hold that because it just looks great. Now, I did something a little bit different with the choil. The choil's a little different, but you got more room to sort of come back on the trigger-ish area there where a flipper tab might be, but I think it's going to feel good. Again, just listening to some people giving me some what's the word I'm looking for, feedback on the Mach 51, and I kind of there you go. when I pick you up and take you down to it. No, maybe not. Now I am hoping, KJ, put this on your calendar. I'm hoping. I don't know yet. I might be swinging back through Tennessee before coming home after Blade Show for a couple of days. And if I do, maybe I might do KF Live from SMKW on that Monday night. But I don't know. I don't know. It's early. I'm popping a cough drop because my throat's a little scratchy this afternoon, but we shall see. Yeah, great. But we will see what happens. So I barely wrote any notes down, so forgive me. But thanks to all the channel members, the KPIC crew members, and the Patreon members. You guys, you saw that I gave you early access to the knife sale that I've got going on. I did sell one to a channel member, and the other two are now out to the regular public on my feed there. To everybody else, if you're interested in either of those knives, let me know. It's a M390 Blue PM2 and a Hoback Enoch in OD Green. Yep, Friday. Hey there, Marcos Gamma. Hey, Forrest, what is going on? Driving and listening. Very cool. Michael, it's basically pretty much the exact same as the Mach 51. So it's going to be 3.5 inches of blade. And again, the way the choil comes up, there might be a little bit less of blade. I'm waiting for the final measurements. And then the handle is 4.5. So 4.5 inch handle, 3.5 inch blade, 8-inch knife. Yep. So I'm excited to find out how much it weighs and all that stuff. I did full milling pockets on the inside. They are steel liners, but they're nested, so this should be real thin. I'm thinking 3.5 to 4 ounces, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy even if it's a little over 4, but I'm hoping it's a little less. We shall see. So, there's Plenipote. Plenipote. Here, I'll go ahead and show it again so he can fuss at me. Since you just got here, hello, Plenipote. There is one of the Mach 51, the pinion prototypes. Here is the better picture where you can really pick up. Again, you guys probably, hold on. You guys probably can't pick up the stonewash on the blade, but trust me, it is a really cool looking stonewash. I'm very excited about that. There you go. And super, super excited to see them. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about that or not. But guys, I just, people are asking me to say something about this, so I guess I can. I don't know if everybody heard, but there was apparently an accident yesterday involving Elijah Isham. And guys, rest in peace to him. He's he was a great designer of knives, and I just want to shout out to his family and praying for them. And if you haven't seen it yet, just search on the article. But you guys know his work through Concept and Civivi, and also his own work. Some phenomenal creative designs, and a life gone just way too soon. So, yeah, just look it up, KJ. I don't really want to put the article in here because I'm my own moderator right now, but I have people texting me asking if I'm going to mention it. So thought I would mention it. Now, guys, please, I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for? I am not the officials on the subject, but we are being told that it was him. By different people in the community saying it, so I believe it to be true. There's probably not a lot of people with that name, but just be praying for his family. Thank you, Mike. And yeah, that's okay, Tim, but people can find it. Just search his name and you'll find it. But just very, very sad, and just really thinking about his family and the whole situation with the police. I'm thinking about them and everything that appears to have gone on. Again, it's all sketchy news reports at this point. So yeah, very, very sad to hear about. And I phone's been blowing up with people talking about it all morning. So sorry again, people asking me questions from work. Got it. So yeah, I just thought I would mention that. Now we'll go back and talk about what's going on and week in review. So we'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do pocket checks, guys. And we'll move on from there. Oh yeah, very, very much so, Uncle Cal. May he rest in peace indeed. Like I said, a life gone way too soon. Just young guy. So very, very much so. Now I've got tons of knives to talk about over here. We're going to talk about these in a minute. These are all the knives that have come in the past week or so. We'll talk about those in a minute here. I'll just do this real quick just to annoy everyone right in front of the mic. Hey, Treddy. Man, Treddy, good to see you, brother. I know it's early, late night, early morning, whatever it is over there. So thank you. Hey, Chaz, what is going on? So yeah, I just got to do this. Got a Benchmade Shootout in this week from Coprolite Steve. I have not seen that. I'll have to look at that. Treddy, very cool though. So another thing, while you guys go ahead and start telling me your pocket checks, wanted to mention, guys, Urban EDC Supply has a pre-order of the they call it the Urban EDC, which is basically their take, I believe, made by Riot, of the Trevor Berger Urban. So if you guys are interested, oh, very cool. Welcome, Najid. Hopefully I said that right. Najid Rafi. Welcome, sir. Very much so. I appreciate it. I've tried to do a little more slip joint coverage lately, and matter of fact, I've got two to talk about that are sitting here in just a moment. But if you guys want to start putting up what you're carrying, I will cover that in just a minute. But again, you can go to my link in my description and get the link to go buy one of those, go pre-order one of those Trevor Berger Urban EDC knives from Urban EDC Supply. So check that out if you are interested. All right, let's see what we've got in people's pockets. Yeah, there you go, Treddy. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome, and I think I that was a message I was looking at a minute ago too. I think I may have a prototype on the way. Okay, cool. Yep. So very much so. There is a prototype headed my way. I just got the confirmation of that, so that is cool. So let's see what everybody's got. Tim's got the mini bed glider Mojave exclusive, Demco 80 20.5 classic, classic SD standard red Olight IXV. I got one of those right here. Thank you, Tim B and David Iverson. Very cool little light. Guys, these are very powerful and rechargeable for how much they are. And that blue is gorgeous. Thank you so much, guys. All right, let's see. I saw more. Chernobyl Ant, Tan, Case Peanut, and Classic SD. Very cool. Mike got his Chernobyl Ant, everybody. Very cool. Mini Bagel, I already read that. Sander Knives Torino. SAK Field Trekker, very cool. Wait, Field Trekker, isn't that MBK, not SAK? Customized red lava scaled M4 Smock and my LTW Bushcrafter for KJ. Dam Designs Hades Axial Gear NZ. Oh, that's their folder. Cool. Kevin Jong Venom Wing. EOS oh man, Dorado S. All next to me in my truck. Very cool. Finch 1929, red jig bone. Ted Grislaw, red scales. And Hinder XM18 skinny harpoon. Spanto in red. Andrew's got Red Friday going on. CRK Zahn and Alex Steingraber Squatch. Very cool. And M4 for Ethan. Hey, Ethan, long time, buddy. Good to see you. JN, hello. My pocket check features the star of your video this morning and its sibling in Rex 45. Very cool. So that is, if you guys haven't seen today's video, that is the Spyderco Native Chief S90V and carbon fiber. Very cool, JM. You've said my name right. Very cool. Lefty Para 2, Ultra Button Lock, and Blade from Blades We Love for Tori Casey. Hello, Tori. Welcome, Mike Curtis. I already read yours. Let's see. Drooby Tunes, the thumbnail of this video? No, is not the pinion. I don't think so. The what I was showing on camera a minute ago was the pinion. Okay, so if people want to get in on ordering the Quist PE2, today's the last day to order that, and you can do that on Urban EDC Supply as well and use my link. Again, it's down in the description. Hey, Connor Tags, welcome, sir. Benchmade 551 Griptilian OD Green grips, very cool. S35 blade, awesome, my friend, welcome. All right, let's see. Uncle Cow has the no name out the front. It's the no name brand. Terry's got the Chavez Liberation 229, the Kaiser Mini Roach. I love saying that. And we Roxy 3. Michael Morgan with the Tucson TS300 Pandemic in titanium and 14C and Rough Rider Reserve Barlow. I got one of those over here. We'll talk about it in a minute. By the way, hello, Drooby Tunes. Jack Wolf Sharpshooter in anticipation of the laid back Jack drop says Treddy. We'll look at the laid back Jack here in just a minute. Demco 80 20.5 on me today, as well as a brass hop wallet and my lucky Uma Thorb brass coin. Plenipote. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Did I cover everybody? Did I cover everyone? Did I really? Oh, here we go. No. We've got Drooby Tunes with the Sanremo 7063 Axis Lock. Small. Really like this little guy. Very cool. Trusty Rusty Cold Steel Recon and Milwaukee Fastback Razor for Byron. Probably working his tail off today. Anthem with the BGM Regrind. SMKW MagnaCut Deca. Sharpshooter Jack. Leatherman Charge Plus. Olight Warrior Mini 2 Force Tank Log and Jotter Notebook and multiple tactile turn pins for Freak Show. Oh, okay. Well, the Quist are done, apparently. RMJ Unmia with red and black scales that I won from Zach. Great Eastern Cutlery Red Bullnose, Baby B Sleeve, Red Victorinox Alux Pioneer X and Forest Hank Olight I5R in titanium. Very cool. All right, so let's look at what I got today. I think I covered everybody. Ow. Don't bend over and jab yourself with the armrest and the ribs. Ow, gosh, that hurt. All right, so let's see what we've got today. So I kind of hinted to this earlier. So I am carrying my Mach 51 prototype today in full titanium, of course, and M390. I'm carrying this guy today. It just seemed like a good day for it. So there you go. Second knife I am carrying today is this guy from David Iverson. This is the Benchmade 9400, also known as basically the 940 as an auto. This is the green and purple with a purple backspacer, green aluminum version auto. Kind of working from home today, so I figured it was a good day to carry it since I'm at home, since I'm still really not supposed to be carrying these outside the house right now. And the third knife, oh yeah, I put it in the other pocket today, since again I'm home. Oh, you're good, Joe. Let us know what you're carrying down in the in the chat there, brother. I have got my laid back jack, my Jack Wolf Knives laid back jack in black, micarta and dirty blade. Give me just a minute. See if we got it clean. Yep. There we go. So beautiful, beautiful knife. Great feeling of that sway back handle. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, okay, very cool, KJ. Awesome. So yeah, very, very cool. I am excited about this one. I'm going to be recording my review either over the weekend or maybe Monday and get it out then to JB so he'll have it when he gets back from his trip. It's rainy. Oh, sorry to hear that, Terry. Hey, John Polly, welcome. Yeah, Mike, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, and then of course I've got the second of the IXV in my pocket, and then I have, what hank do I have today? Oh, you know what? I was going to switch to the P51 Mustang hank this morning, and I forgot. But I've got my Micro, of course, and it looks like I've got my Lone Star Hanks, Ren and Stimpy Hank. They still have these available, guys. So if you're interested, check out Lone Star Hanks on Instagram. And no, I don't have a code or anything with them, so it's just up to you and him. Joe's got the Rake P128 SB and a Rough Rider 222 original and an original Leatherman. Very cool. Yeah, lots of pockets. I have pockets galore. Beats the snow, yeah. Najid has the Feist, Kaiser Feist 154 CM. Very cool, sir. Very cool. The Feist is a very cool knife. It's kind of feisty. Oh, come on. The Arnaud Bernard Imamba. Okay. No, I'm not familiar with that one, Treddy. Arnaud. I just spelled Anno. Bernard. Imamba. All right, I'll check that out later. Very cool. I write notes over here all the time, but I'll check it out. All right, so let's start going through some of the knives that are in for review, including, of course, that Jack Wolf with the awesome slip. This amazing artwork, guys, that he's put on these. Just so cool. You got Jack Wolf surfing there. There he is, just chilling out. That is so cool. And this top of the can, well, there you go. You can see it there. Very, very cool. But I also got another slip joint in this week. What I do with it? And I'm carrying it in this great Paul from DeCure de Lamb's slip that he gave me here. This, guys, I'm telling you right now, I know if you can afford a Jack Wolf knives, you should get one, okay? Because these are phenomenal, and there's just another level of modern and build and quality and the grind and the handwork, phenomenal, okay? So if you can afford one, you should get one. But for those of you that just have been saying you can't afford one, I would say, you know, this is not quite to that quality, and it's a D2 blade, but this is the Rough Rider Reserve Barlow. And again, guys, you know, I should have links up here. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna do a better job, and I'm gonna put some links up. But please make sure if you go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works to get anything, basically, that you use my code, which is in the description of all of my videos. I'm going to put it up in the chat if I can get there real quick. Give me just a second. Now, I will tell you, I've had quite a few people tell me recently that they have used my code, and I'm not positive it's working. So I'm working with the company that Smoky Mountain works with to try to get my code working. And that might explain why sometimes I get so many people telling me, oh, yeah, I used your code, and then I don't see anything. But like JB says, guys, the same thing. If you use my code, I plan to take that money and again, use it to buy more knives to review and give away on the channel. Terry's in Nebraska. Look out for JB. He's there, Terry. And so anyway, but this is a Rough Rider Reserve 17. Great natural micarta. It does have a badge here, a long bolster, as is the sign of a Barlow, and you've got these great flutes on it, 2 flutes, and a ridiculous looking spear point blade. This spear point, guys, is pretty much my favorite blade shape. I just love the belly on that thing, and I love the downward turn of it. Yeah, and it's $40, Cody. I mean, and everybody, these are mine is dead centered. There's no gapping on the back spring. There's some non perfections on the lining up of the scale and the liner, but not by much. I mean, there's just one little tiny spot there, but it's not dirty or filthy. It's the action. The walk and talk is about a 5 to 5.5, I would say. Yeah, KJ. Oh, you've never been big on Barlows. What's wrong with you? No, I agree, Najee. This is phenomenal for $40 US, and I'm impressed with it. And again, it's D2. So there you go. Building cabinets with power tools. There you go. Hey, Don Windling, what is going on? Wait, let's see. Who else did I miss up here? TJ King. Hello, sir. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. We have 30 folks in here. If anyone hasn't told me what they're carrying yet, slip it down there in the chat and I will try. Now, all the rest of these are other knives that I've got in, and so we'll go through those real quick as well. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, make sure you shout out Bill, Pro X 1840. I love that dude. Yeah, there you go, Michael. I have two. Now, I have the 2-blade buckshot Barlow, but this is way better for me with that single blade. And it's so well made. Just crazy. So this is the B&B Diesel, Buck and Bear Knives Diesel. They asked me if I would check out some of their knives and asked me to pick one out. So I picked this one out. Mostly because it was if you look, they have a lot of fixed blades, and a lot of those fixed blades are Damascus, and I wasn't super interested in that. I saw this folder. There's some things we're going to talk about in the review. The carbon fiber might be one of them, but we'll see. Hey, Tim S., what is going on? Wait, Brother Bill, which Bill are we talking about? Did Pro X slip in or a different? Oh, you're just shouting him out. Okay. I'm like, did I miss him? No. So yeah, I mean, the titanium is done really well. You can see the finishing of the blade is done really well. It does have a recurve, and it does have this really cool, harpoon up here. I dig that. It's a big knife. The action, guys, the D10 is tuned really well, and it drops to your thumb and just a shake to get it home. And it's, there's a lot of things that are done well. There's a lot of things that we'll talk about in the review. So we'll see, but I just wanted to check them out because I haven't. Okay, KJ has some of their knives. I'd be interested to hear what you think. Now, I don't put any pressure on the lock bar. Don't do that. Hey, Gonzo, what is up? Yeah, I'm being weird. Okay, don't put pressure on the lock bar. But that's something we'll talk about. The pocket clip, a lot is sticking out of your pocket. Yeah, but we'll go over it in the review. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. And I'm, excited to do a review, and you guys can decide if you're interested yet or not, So there you go. All right. So the next one is the Caviso version of the Best Tech Bandit. This is Caviso is who took over for Drop. This guy is what's the N690, and it's really cool. Now it's very small, as you can see, very, very small, but I dig it. Now you can't really, unfortunately, use that hole. I have tried. I cannot. I cannot use the hole to open it, so I'm not even sure why it has a hole. This is basically a flipper-only knife, unless you have tiny fingers. But I like the knife. I mean, it's a really good looking. The micarta is beautiful, and it feels great. I'm super excited to check this one out. The lock bar access is good. Yeah, I mean, Best Tech does good stuff. This is the Best Tech Bandit from Caviso. And you can get them elsewhere, Amazon and whatnot, but the Caviso one is the one with the green micarta, I believe. And this comes from the Apex Pass Around group. Hey, Rusty, what is going on? Yeah, Gonzo, that's what I was just showing. Was the Rough Rider Reserve Barlow number 17 with this ridiculous swedge up here. I love it. And this awesome spear point blade. Yeah, so this is the Rough Rider Reserve 17 Barlow, and I'm super excited. Now, I will say, the packaging is pretty cool too for what you get. Again, you get a tin with that, not a tin. Yeah, it's a tin. You get a tin with them as well. You get a cloth, and really cool for $40. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed, Gonzo. Gonzo. Why do I keep saying Ganzo? I don't know. Like the knife, I guess. But there you go. All right, so then we have a whole tray full of goodies up here. So we're gonna go. This one's also from the Apex group. This is the Syncut Acumen in this loud purple and black. Very cool. Still waiting on mine to arrive. The Rough Rider Barlow or the Caviso. Gotta go, folks. Take one of the dogs to the vet. Oh, Tim, I hope everything's all right, brother. There you go. There you go, David. Awesome. I'm so glad you got to see JB and check out the Mach 51. Oh, boy. Yep. Okay. Sorry, more stuff from work. I think it's okay. They can wait for me for a minute here. All right. Drive up and get one this weekend. There you go, Gonzo. Sounds good. KJ's back. We can keep going now. But this is the Acumen, the Syncut Acumen. Just like all Syncuts, guys, really well made. This one is flipper and hole, and I can use the hole both for thumb and for middle finger flick. So really, really good. I'm digging this one. Now it is a little smaller on the handle, and you're kind of confined back here. There's nowhere to choke up, but it's a good size. It's not bad. Yeah, there you go, Plenipode. All right, and everything else in this. Nope, not everything else. Hold on, I lied. All right, so first we're going to check out this one. These next ones are from viewers. This is from David Iverson, just like the Benchmade I'm carrying today. The Benchmade 9400 is from David Iverson. The ZT Zero Tolerance 0308 is from him. I noticed he had, when he got to see the Mach 51 yesterday, he had another one of these with the We the People stuff on it. Oh, Rusty, very cool, brother. I'm glad you're looking at that. But yeah, just really digging this thing. Big beast of a knife, fun to just sit here and drop and play with. Controlled drop, which I like. I'm hopefully not going to just lose my hand like on some knives. Really, really cool. I'm digging this thing, and the G10 pattern and the titanium pattern, just amazing. Amazing. I am excited about that knife. We'll go ahead and do the rest of David's here. So this is I'm going to hold these, David. Watch. This is the Benchmade Claymore. Now, this one's really interesting. It's, I got to look it up. I want to say this is FRN on these handles. I don't think it's got to be FRN. But they're grippy and they're shaped very nicely in the hand. Now, you can't really comfortably get down on the blade because you got kind of a stiletto style guard here, to keep you back, which is fine. You do have a serrated edge at the bottom there. Yeah, there you go, KJ. It definitely, man, it is a snapper. Yeah, big dog, tall grass. Grivery, okay. But yeah, it's just, this is a cool knife. There is no doubt. This is super cool, pokey, stabby as as they're designed to be. So very, very cool. Grivery handle. All right, next one is the man, David, don't let me forget this. So this is the Benchmade. Can't open it. This is the Benchmade 5000, I think this is, which is basically the Presidio 1 as an auto. Very, very cool. It is auto activated with the axis lock. So it is an axis lock knife. But again, you pull this guy and there you go. It does have this Pops custom clip here on there with the skull. Come on, light, pick it up. Can you see that, guys? Got the gnarly looking teeth and everything else. Very cool. Yeah, the 0308 is pretty phenomenal, man. Yeah, there you go, David. Very cool. So yeah, let's flick this one more time. Very, very cool. Mel Pardue design. Feels great in my hands. 154 cm. And yeah, just a cool older Benchmade there. And then the last one from Mr. Iverson is the one that hates me. And so I'm going to not drop this on my keyboard, on my lap, on anywhere. I'm going to hold it right there and not drop it. This is the Benchmade Adamus Auto. Lots of jimping, as you guys know. Big, beefy handle, and it has this great flat earth blade coating and green handle. Flip it one more time and not drop it. There we go. It is a kicker, my guys. It is just, my friends is what I was trying to say, but whatever. It is a kicker. It just flies out, and we're not going to do it anymore because I haven't dropped it, and we're not going to do that. So yeah, super, super cool, beautiful knife. Thank you, David Iverson, for sending this one along. The Adamus series is really cool. Yeah, he got the US, he got the We the People from USA Made. That's exactly what he got. If you look at his picture of the Mach 51 from yesterday, it's got that in it as well. Yeah, I hear Kevin Kirk. I hear a lot of people really love the Presidio and Presidio 2 for sure. But very, very cool. All right. And then the last knife I have in for review is the one I briefly showed earlier. This is from Coprolite Steve, and this is the Benchmade Shootout. It is an out the front. Does have this really grippy grip tape kind of thing going on up here. Does have the CF Elite scales that are, awesome milling on those. You have the long travel button. And when I say long travel, let's just see. You guys ready? Yeah, you got to go all the way to the end. Let's see. I don't want to cut myself, but let's see. Here you go. So there's the, yeah. So you got to go all the way to the end. Benchmade mini grip in pink on sale at SMKW, guys. Very cool. And again, don't forget to use my link if you go over there and buy anything. It helps the channel, guys. When I get paid from them, I will definitely buy a knife to review and give away and let you guys know. But there is the code. So this guy really shoots out there. It is. I haven't had a lot of OTFs in the hand. They're not of huge interest to me, but this one was because it's lighter. Yeah, and just I was very interested to check it out. Now it is crew wear on the steel. Very, very cool. If you can find one available and you're interested, you should check it out. You do have the carbide glass breaker on the back. And yeah, just an interesting knife. Now it does have blade back and forth blade play like you would expect from an auto. But yeah, I mean, it's really, really cool. So any questions about any of those before I kind of move on to, those are all the knives that came in this past week. I may have one or two more coming in the next couple of days, it looks like. And I got to get David's reviews done early next week probably. And I got to get my laid back jack reviewed and out to JB early next week. I'm told Brent should have my sharpshooter jack on the way back to me soon, and then my Summit is still traveling around all over the place. Why did the chat stop? Did you guys leave? Are we still here? I hope. All right, somebody say something. Yeah, no, I know, David. You're definitely not in a hurry, but I'm just trying not to get too big of a backload where I get confused, because that happens. That happens for sure. All right. Everyone be quiet. Why are we being quiet? Oh. KJ's messing with me again. Don't do that, man. I look, I confuse myself. I don't need help being confused. And so yeah, don't do that. We don't want to confuse me because I confuse. All right. So I'm going to go over here and tell you guys about the reviews that popped up this week. Now, there's also been several unboxings. So check those out. And then yesterday, I also did a 5-on-5-on-5 video, which was my top 5 in like 4 different categories. It was like fixed blades, overall, small knives, Finch knives, and traditionals. So there were 5 sets of 5 in there. So it's really 5-on-5-on-5-on-5-on-5, but whatever. Close enough. And yesterday was the 5th, and that's why we did it. So that was one of the videos. Now, today, I released, as I said, my review of the Spyderco Native Chief from Peter, a Therapeutic Edge. I did a review earlier this week of the Urban EDC Supply Nessie. And I do know from Urban EDC Supply that somebody that watched that video ordered one. Very cool. One person. Let's see. What else this week? The Freaky Flashlight Fun with 5 of the 6 flashlights that Jeremy Freak Show EDC sent me because I forgot to put the 6th one in the video because it was in my pocket that day. Smart guy here. Chaz, hello, sir. Good. Glad to hear you're listening. Just us ghosts. Yeah, the Nessie is impressive. I like the blade shape and the action on it is phenomenal. All right. And what else was this week? Well, I just got a tracking number from Backpack Bees. So yes, my sharpshooter is on the way. No, that was 7 days ago. Oh, I had the Spyderco. Why am I doing this? The Spyderco Schleich buoy from. That's funny, Chaz. The Schleich buoy from Freak Show EDC. That one came out this week, and there should be one more that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, the Bradford Guardian 3, guys. A little small for me, but man, so good. It just feels good in the hand. I just wish it just a tiny bit longer on the handle, and I would love that knife, but it's such an easy carry. Yeah, Byron Kennedy, those flashlights. Jeremy was awesome to send all that stuff to me. But yeah, check out everything. There's probably been 15 videos this week. I haven't done today's pocket check yet because I've been really busy with work. It may come out quite a bit later today, to be very honest with you. But we shall see what happens. Yeah, we're now 10 subscribers away from nobody's here but us chickens. Hey, Chicago, what is up, man? No, there's no Mach 51 giveaway. There is a Mach 51, but no giveaway. There will be no Mach 51 giveaway. Guys, I'm telling you, here's the thing, and I'm just going to say this. I'm going to have this at Blade Show, okay? JB's going to have his at Blade Show. There's going to be 2 of these at Blade Show. If you want to see one in your Blade Show, come up and check it out. Now, here's the funny thing. The more people have gotten in touch with one of these, the more people haven't understood why they didn't take off. And it might just be because I'm kind of still a relative unknown. it might be, it looks different, but I'm telling you, when people get these in hand, they're going to understand why I thought this was because it's just, again, I know I'm the CEO, guys, the chief ergonomic officer, and this thing is amazing in your hand. And it just is. And I cannot wait to see how the pinion is in my hand. It should be very similar. And David says, if you're there at Blade Show, do it. Please come up and I'll have either a Tempest shirt on or a KnivesFAST shirt on. Just come up and say, hey, Casey, what is up? And I will be glad to show you whatever I happen to have in my backpack that day. But it definitely will be probably 3 pinions and a Mach 51 in my backpack. And I'll probably be with JB for a good portion of the day. And if that's the case, he'll have a Mach 51 at the same time. So we'll have 2 of them there. And David, that's all I'm trying to tell people. And I think the key is it was a pretty expensive knife for my first run, which didn't really hurt Kevin, Lefty EDC, but he's got a bigger following both on Instagram and everything else. I just don't think enough people knew about it. And I've got to do a better job promoting the crap out of the pinion because I definitely want to sell it. Look for the bright light. Beacons of Gondor have been lit. Okay, fine. Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan will answer. Okay, fine. All right. See, now you're making me quote movies. That's not good. Make JB buy you lunch. Maybe. Or I might buy him lunch. You never know. We'll fight over who gets to buy lunch. That'll be good. If it's like last year, the lunch wasn't so great, but we shall see. No. So Rusty, I probably won't. I do want the bigger channels to look at it, so it's kind of a struggle in my mind, brother. It really is, but I think there's a lot of different things running through my head. Maybe he didn't like it, but why didn't he tell me? I just don't know that I want to hold it up like that. So I'll stick with folks that I know. It's definitely going to B's, I'll tell you that, because it's a budget knife and he's the budget guy. So we'll have one at B's for sure. It's going to JB and Zach and Peter and Christine and Kevin and I don't know. We'll see who all. And I've had a lot of people want to see this one, but again, I'm only going to have 2 prototypes to send around. Look, I'm poor. I can't just buy 12 prototypes. I wish. So there's only going to be 2 to go around and 1 that stays with me. So we'll see. I don't know that I'm going to be in as giant a hurry to get the pre-order posted. I may wait a little while to try to build a little bit more prerequisite kickback. Is that right? I didn't know that was a thing. The pinion clip is very reversible. As a matter of fact, we can demonstrate that with these pictures. We'll just show it. So here is the show side. Let's see here. Now, hopefully you can see this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Get this out of the way. So if you look there on that end, I'm sorry for the glare. There's only so much I can do. You'll see the cap screw there and the 2 little slots where the clip goes. On the show side, the normal side of left-handed clip would go on. There you go. Welcome to the poor people group. Exactly. And then on the other side, you can see we have the clip, deep loop over, and you have our friend, the screw there and the 2 slots. So really, really cool, guys. Very awesome looking clip. I cannot wait to try it out. It's a little bit different than the clip on the shape of the clip that's on the Mach 51, but it still looks like one I will enjoy. But we'll try it out and see what I think of it. Welcome to the poor people group. I've been there. Yeah, Tori. And then the lock bar access, I had somebody mention this earlier, should also be pretty friendly for lefties and for anybody. So I definitely did a good size cutout there for lock bar access, and that should also help lefties. So just trying to make it a little more friendly. We'll see how that works out. And then there's where the logo is going to be. I had a lot of people asking why I didn't put a logo on the Mach 51 because it was a premium knife and I wanted it to look premium. So in this case, it's a more budget knife, and I thought it was cool to put the logo on there. And then you've got the 5-spoke racing wheel pivot, which I just love, and the contoured G10, the fixed income group. There you go. JN, come on, man. Oh, I got to keep one. It'll get out with me, but I hear what you're saying. I got to keep one, man. They're pretty expensive, Dustin. You buy them in a group, so you're not buying just one. You buy them in a group, and they want you to at least buy two, I believe. And it depends on the manufacturer. I got focus issues again. Come on. Oh well, I'm out of focus, but I'm ugly anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see, focus. Come back. All right, there we go. Got it. Yeah, I don't really want to go into how much, guys, because it's kind of proprietary, and it depends on the manufacturer. And they're doing 3 prototypes for me in 3 different handle materials. So, yeah, it's not cheap, but it's affordable. I mean, it's affordable for a business investment. Maybe you should try to get that one as the one they. No, I'm gonna do this one as mine, Dustin. But thanks for the idea. I have talked to some manufacturers about other designs I have, and we'll see. But it's going to be 14C at this point. Again, I will keep saying this till I'm blue and purple and green and orange in the face. Supplies of steel are kind of bonkers right now. So the idea is 14C. There's a possibility we'll come down to it and it'll have to be something else. So hopefully it's going to be 14C. Again, I'm going to take my time and not like squeal tires. So we should be able to get 14C. Yeah, I understand, Jay, and we'll see. We'll see how I do, and we'll go from there. I might get it out there, but again, I've got to have it here to do videos and pictures and get the website ready with videos and pictures and all this stuff. So I can't just send it out right away, but we'll see. If you look at everybody else has been doing them, they've been keeping one back, Kevin and everybody else. So I get it. I understand what you're saying, but yep, definitely gonna probably keep it here. It is what it is. Yeah, Dustin, eventually I will. Look, this book has more designs than you can shake a stick at, whatever that means. There are probably there are at least 20 designs in here. Oh, and by the way, let's just do this. I don't think I've done this yet. So let's do this. This is fun. All right, give me a minute. So this is a early blade cut out of the pinion. So you can see I kind of cut it out just so I could see the blade and fold it back. The handle is here somewhere, but it's hiding from me. Where is it? It's hiding from me. I can't find it. But this, guys, this is my pinion drawing. So you can see from this to 3D to now pictures of prototypes translated pretty daggone well. And I'm pretty daggone proud of that. Again, the fuller changed a little bit. I kind of had it, as you can see, coming out the end. Once we started doing 3D, it looked better to close it in. And I'm just really digging how it came out. That's one of, like I said, at least 20 designs in here. The last 2 I've drawn, I cannot wait to get to those. Very excited. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm excited about, Michael. I cannot wait to do that first flip with Kubi's action. That's why I went to them on this one. That and some other things about, how we're handling, dividing the different handle materials up and different stuff like that. They've been really good. Really? Well, I'll take that, Dustin. I mean, it's I would say the translation from the drawing to the picture is pretty good. Let's see if I can do this. I don't have enough hands. All right, hold on. Let's do this. I don't want to break my book. I need some kind of better book, but there's the drawing. All right, come on, flip. There's the drawing and there's the knife. Obviously facing different directions, but I did end up kind of lengthening the blade a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can see it's definitely it translated really, really well. Oh no, I agree, Dustin. It's definitely not a bad thing. I love my Liang Ma stuff. Oh no. Yeah, no, I've had that kind of week too. Morning at work was pretty nuts today. So yeah, I can do that, KJ. I can definitely do that. I have a scanner in the other room here. It doesn't like me, but that's okay. All right. I got stuff falling out of my book all over the table here. All right, so guys, I'm going to need to wrap it up here in just a minute. I got more work to do. Yeah, I think the handle has some similarities. I think, and the fact that it's got, but again, I think what sets it apart for me as my thing is sort of the rounded nature of the top of the blade. That's a very me thing. That rounded. It's definitely not got a cockpit. It's definitely a lot less tall than the Mach 51, but it's as tall, but there's more blade going down than hump going up, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. No, Tim, but I hope too soon. I think Kubi wants to send me a hide, and I'm just waiting, and that's why I'm confused as to whether the prototypes are on the way or a hide's on the way. I'm a little confused, so I don't know. So I'm waiting to find out what's on the way. Waiting for them to answer my email and just let me know what's going on. But it's the weekend over there already, so you never do. You never know. You never do know. You never know, do. Nope, no email yet. So I was checking that. So that's the weekend review, guys. Got a ton of awesome knives in here to review. I am so flipping excited to have all of these knives in. That knife is Liang Ma met Dylan Mallory. Okay, I'll take that as well. Wow. Okay. That's good. I definitely just kind of did my own thing. Wasn't really copying anything, but very much. And I still think the blade shape is very much me. I mean, you've got this acute sweep at the tip of the blade, and very flat towards the back of the blade, and then that sweep. I think it's very much a me thing. What did Rusty say, and what did Freak Show agree with? Let's see. Already have 60 hours this week. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, it's tough right now, man. Thank you, Dustin. It's hard right now to design something unique. And again, we saw I designed something unique and it didn't really go anywhere. So it's super hard to design something that's not going to have similarities. Yeah, Bored with Blades. We talked about that at the beginning of the stream for sure. Very sad. Praying for Elijah's family for sure. Very, very sad. And I think I said Isaiah Isham earlier, didn't I? No, I said Elijah. Okay. But I'm excited, David. Hoping they'll send me some better pictures so I can post them online. Those are kind of wonky. So I haven't posted them online yet. I agree, KJ. There's only so much you can do to make it unique, and I had to come to terms with that because I'm a person that likes unique. I did, there's some flares like this. I'm not ready to show some of these yet, but the one I'm looking at right here, and I'll just tell you, it's called the Nebula. The Nebula is one I'm very excited about. I've got 2 different sizes of it, trying to decide which one I want to go with. And it's a very common shape with very Tempest knives touches to it. Same thing goes for the next one, which I don't want to give the name away of yet. When I look at these, they just have a little bit of my touches to them. So yeah, I agree. It's David. So Dustin, you can look it up online very easily. Just Google Elijah Isham, and you can see. I don't want to go into the details, and we will go from there. But yeah, go check. No, the rack. No, there's the rack and I got it. No, but I've got to figure out which knife's going to be next. I think the Nebula is going to be next. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to probably start doing 3D on that very soon. Gosh, there goes the focus again. Why do you do this? There we go. All right. Yeah, go. It is very sad, Dustin. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Very sad situation, and I'm sure more will come to light very soon. No, KJ. No, I'm going kind of with a weather theme going forward. Pinion's not a weather thing, but pretty much everything I've drawn since then has had a kind of a weather name to it because, Tempest knives. So there you go. So, okay, David, I was going to address that and I forgot because there's so much going on in the chat and then I got to go. I think the Mach 51 will return. It will be somewhat different though. I have some ideas both to address the lock bar access issue, which wasn't what didn't make it sell, and to make it a little more appealing to some people who didn't find it appealing. I have a drawing of it. It's actually called Nothing to Do with Weather. It's called Resolute, which means basically I'm resolved to make sure this thing gets to market at some point. And I think at some point you will see that one. And it's kind of a Mach 51 rift, if you will. So we'll see. But I don't think you'll ever see the Mach 51 just like it was. I mean, it only sold 65 out of the 100 plus I needed to sell. So, and I appreciate everybody who did buy one, but it just wasn't popular enough. So, I'm kind of trying to go with some more trendy blades, and we'll see. Okay, let me know what they are, Tim. That's fine. Or you can send me a list or whatever. That's fine. I have quite a list right now, but that's just me. I'm kind of crazy. Uh-oh. Okay. Got it. Called Steely Dan. Ooh. Snowmageddon, yeah. Fire NATO, Gust NATO, Bomb Cyclone. What's the what do they call the dust storms? The kebab something. What are they called? What is the name for the dust storms? Shoot. I'm gonna look it up now. What is it called? What is it called? Oh, come on. Haboob. That's it. Haboob. Haboob. So yeah, we'll do one of those. No, I know they are. Bomb Cyclone's a good one. I may have to do a Bomb Cyclone. Yep. We're on a first name basis. Oh gosh. Have a good day, everyone. Your designs are awesome. Yeah, that's just it, Dustin. I mean, I'm trying to what diabetes? No, we're not doing that. So, David, the latest one I drew is called the Duratio. Believe it or not, that was the one I wasn't going to give the name away. But since you said it, this one right here, we'll just flash it real quick. Watch, you ready? Whoo! Nope, you didn't even see it. That is the Duratio. And that may be next, or it may be second to next. We had a derecho here in 2012, and I think it's the same one you had. It started there, kind of died down, but kept going, and then boomed when it hit Virginia. And it took us out of power for 9 days. So yes, there is already a design called the derecho, and I have ideas for it, very much so. So we shall see. Very cool, Bradley. Good to see. Sunbun Bradley, Andy. Good to see you, man. Yep. Diabetes is shaped like a needle. All right. I got to go back to work, guys, but this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody who has been here today. I do plan to go live Monday night for KF Live number 61. That is so crazy to say. And hopefully you guys will all be there. So probably be just me this week. I don't have plans. Yeah. Very cool, Andrew. Not cool. The one we had was horrible. Oh, thanks, Tim. I appreciate it, man. So, guys, hopefully I'll get a picture in the next couple days that I can share on social media. Those pictures are low quality, so I don't really want to share them yet, but I thought I'd show them to you guys. And again, if you know anybody that wants a blue paramilitary 2, an M390, or a Hoback Enoch Pokey Stabby, let me know on my direct messages on Instagram or at knivesfast@gmail.com. All right, guys, have a great one. I've got to run. Thanks to each and every one of you for your time, and thanks so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.